Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a squat day, but a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below, be greatly appreciated. Alright, my first day back under a barbell. First day you guys have seen me under a barbell in 2 weeks because I did that little mock meet, then I did my meet 9 days ago. I've only done a little bit of light kettlebell work since then. I already feel like I've gotten out of shape. The lack of GPP and obviously conditioning isn't something that's really been a priority for me. Went on vacation after my meet. So some of what I did today, I wanted to just get a feel for different grips again, figure out what grip really lets me get the bar where I want it best. And the problem I run into is, I can only handle so much volume with a straight bar on my back. It does really push my shoulders in some directions I don't like. And it's not to say that I can't get into position. I'm just worried about, again, shoulder inflammation and stuff. Just stuff I have to think about because I've worked really hard to get my shoulders healthy again. So some of this does worry me a little. And I feel like this position was pretty good where I gripped here, which is actually the same spot I gripped in the meet. And I'm really working on trying to get deep. You guys will notice I'm reprogramming stuff. Really, I'm going to start messing with 3-week waves of heavier percentages. We're not going to do many plus sets. I'm taking the things that work from 5-3-1 and pushing them more in the direction I would like. And that means doing like, 3-2-1, maybe 3-2-1 plus. 3-day-a-week squat, bench, deadlift, then lots of back off 10 rep work. Now with the squats today, my upper back was just so fatigued from having a bar on my back. Even the safety bar squats didn't feel particularly great. So I ended up doing just one set of these for back off, and then I went over to my belt squats. Now I was reasonably happy with the way that set went today at 90% training max. And what I'm going to do for training maxes, I'm going to program off of the lifts that I hit in comp at this meet because they weren't true maxes, right? My successful lifts were not true maxes. So we're going to use those, right? Because I did 485 at the meet, which was a state record by like 80 pounds and more than enough to get me qualified for Worlds. And for those who missed all that, I broke 3 Texas state records in the USPA and I qualified for Worlds, and I quit lifting as soon as I hit the Worlds total. I had come in, I looked at it and said I need to get 600 because that's 2.5 kilos over the Worlds qualifying total. I walked in, and once I got to a 600 total, I just quit lifting. I didn't even pull heavy. But my deadlift broke the state record twice. I broke my own record in the same day. And even my opening deadlift broke the state record on the total. So my opener broke it, and then I went up. So, I stopped at 600 kilos. Again, not wanting to beat myself up too much because the water cut was not fun. For those asking, I'm going to continue to cut. I'm still holding a lot of boof from a week ago because I went up back over 220 reloading after the weigh-in. So I'm still sitting up there close to that, and I'm going to bring it back down, get back down to 200. So here's what I decided to do. I don't want to get DOMs. I haven't really trained. I'm going to get DOMs if I do too much volume. I want to be able to walk. Next week I'll take this volume up, and here's what I'm almost leaning in the direction of. Keep working on getting a bit deeper on these belt squats. I can use the belt squats for a lot of my back off work. And I need to get up to where I do 10 sets of some sort of squatting, whether it's a combination of barbell and this or goblet squats or whatever. I do need to get up towards 10 sets because that's kind of where maximum muscle growth occurs. Right? Although 5 doesn't do bad, does it? So here's what I ended up doing. My heavy sets, which I don't know, do we want to count all of those together as one set, that ramp up? I think combined they count as one set. One set of back off on the other, then 5 sets of 10 on this. So I did 7 sets of basically squatting. That is enough to make gains. All right, that's more than enough to make gains. It's enough to grow on. to help undo the detraining that's happened over the last 2 weeks. Start putting some size back on, bounce back, and then continue my slow cut down, get leaner. But I mean, I could come in and do this and grow. The thing that I'm worried about is I think my lower body in certain areas of it needs to get stronger. I mean, some of it, the bar feels really heavy up on my upper back, but I do a lot of upper back work, and I'm doing volume deadlifting, and I'm way stronger on deadlifts. So I don't think my upper back is really limiting my squats in any way. I just have to keep working on finding a grip that lets me stay tight up top. I think it's lower body that limits me to some extent, right? I think I just need to keep getting my lower body stronger. So that's what I'm going to do. And the squat day is going to be mostly dedicated to that, even if there's days where I come in and build up and just do 10 sets of the belt squats. If I don't want the extra weight sitting up on top of my shoulders, burying me, right? Because I'm at that level where that's the way stuff feels. You know, and then I can get on my back work from deadlifts and pull-ups, maybe inverted rows. And I think that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to do back work all 3 days probably. Just going to change it each time, because really I'll do maybe chin-ups on bench day. Chin-ups aren't really a back exercise, they're bicep. At least for me, I don't feel them in my lats. Everyone talks about how big my lats are. Pull-ups help my lats. Deadlifts help my lats. Rows. I don't really feel chin-ups in my lats. I feel nothing but bicep. So really it can count as arm work. And, you know, so if I end up doing 15 total sets a week, but 5 of it's chin-ups, I think it's really closer to 10 sets for lats. But today, pull-ups were tough. You know, I'm just now getting back in the groove. I know right before the meet, a few days before, I did 22 pull-ups. Fresh. I just did all that squatting and stuff, and I'm detrained. I haven't done, that's the last time I've done any pull-ups. Hey, that's the last time I did pull-ups. That was like 11 days ago. The movement pattern's detrained a bit. And I'm fatigued from even the other training. And my weight's up. Because I'm still holding water. I've got to bring that water back down from that refeed. All right? And I did keto my whole vacation, but the calories were fairly high. So I'm going to have to bring all that down. To bring all that back down. And we will. So today I just did 3 sets. Next couple workouts we'll do 5 sets for back. We're getting back in the flow now, so I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.